This is the Chevy Blazer electric vehicle, but back there behind me, I don't know if you can see it well. With the new 2025 Hyundai Tucson out, what do we do now? But the competition between this one and that one is phenomenal, but that one is phenomenal too. How hard is it to buy a car these days? The 2025 Hyundai Tucson falls into the mid-size SUV category, which is nearly the top seller globally. It's tough to buy a car from any brand these days. That Blazer is top-notch, as is this one, along with the RAV4 and CRV. There are many great options. Some had past issues that were fixed, and some just get a facelift. Here they did a full refresh inside and out, especially inside. So let's take a look at it because it's worth it. It's really nice, but it's in a tough competition, and in this competition, who's going to win? The one with better marketing wins. If I tell you to buy this one, a lot of people buy it because they ask me if I buy the Blazer. A lot of people buy it because they ask me, what should I rely on to make major decisions for someone else's life, like buying a car? Because sometimes it's the biggest investment you're going to make in your life in a lot of things. And I also take a lot from it. I like the feeling it gives me to feel better. It's not the best seller, but it's my favorite. It's like choosing between strawberry and chocolate. Which do you prefer? I'm here in California at an event for this Volvo EX90, a fabulous car. Making a quick stop here to tell you to please take advantage, subscribe to my channel, because I need you to subscribe to activate that bell so you get notified. Every time I upload a video, I appreciate it because it gives me access to amazing places. To be able to keep making this kind of content for you, of the changes made here, a key one is the updated turn signals, which are now integrated into the grille along with the lights. These are the real lights, which are reflectors, and there are air intakes that are fully functional on the side, which look pretty good. With the grille now more squared, these pieces stand out more. Overall, it looks great. The entire lower part, including the design and air intake, was completely redesigned to give that new touch to what is the crest at the front of the car, with the light and the central camera right there in the middle, then leaving it black. This is the limit. If the engines aren't new, they brought them back here because they're very good. There are three options. First is a fully gasoline 2.5 liter inline 4-cylinder with 187 horsepower and 178 pound-feet of torque. This limited version has a 6-speed automatic transmission. The hybrid model features a 1.6 engine with 231 horsepower. There you have a 6-speed automatic transmission. There's also a plug-in version with the same engine, and there you get 268 horsepower, also with a 6-speed automatic. As you can see, there's no continuously variable transmission here. They're careful about that, knowing what's going on with other brands' continuously variable transmission S. It's a great motorcycle. If you maintain it, it'll last forever. These GDIs are excellent. One important thing, when I lifted the hood, it's super heavy and there's no hydraulic lift. You have the little rod to hold it up, but there's no hydraulic lift. This is also new. Here, they completely changed the design of the rim as well. These are 19s, but there are also 17s depending on the model you get. Remember, this is the limit, and I really like the cuts they've made here. I won't say they've copied similar brands, but I like the unique touch they added. It looks really sharp. They aimed for that, adding a black fender on top, which also looks good. A black fender stands out more on a different colored car, especially with the lower light catcher. Though the sharp design, the one they took from Hyundai and Kia, is impressive. Everything ends at the point, yet lines cut across the car from every angle. Here we have another finishing point that looks nice, a large light catcher on the lower part, which of course isn't like this material, which is piano type. This one isn't. I like this one better. Keyless entry lets you use apps, your phone's key, and several other methods to get in. And the solid door seals well. It's thick. I don't remember which car we were in yesterday where the door didn't seal. The door didn't feel as solid. I really like this. 4 big doors, roof rails, and impressive size. We're talking about a mid-size SUV, but it looks nice. It looks nice. Check out the spacious front area and large cargo space back here. We have because you can adjust these seats to whatever position you want. They're reclining and they also fold down completely to create more cargo space. 2 cup holders, 2 USB ports and separate air vents. We have mesh pockets, a panoramic roof that extends all the way back here above me. It's huge, and speakers in the doors. And well, the space, look at the space. I'm sitting here. This is the driving position. That's the position I was in. And look at all this room. So the driver is going to be comfortable, but the passengers are also going to be very comfortable. Okay, here we have it on both sides. To fold the seats completely forward. Look at the cargo space we have here in the back. It's huge. At the bottom, there's a spare tire. Full okay, really nice. A lot of cargo space, and there's a 12-volt connector, and there are speakers back here too, but this makes it a very versatile car for all kinds of loads. You can fit all your groceries from Costco, Walmart, or anywhere else in here. It closes with this button. There you have it. When you turn on the turn signal, the left turn signal, it activates the camera. All Hyundais, including Genesis, like all Kias, have a shared system on both sides to show what's there when turning. It comes with wireless connection, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The seats are super comfortable and we have a new screen system. Here, I'll be telling you about it. I'm adjusting the seat now to the position where I'll be comfortable. I also have lumbar support and there's a monitor in front of me depending on the mode. I have it working here with me. Here I have a central lock. The driving modes, I have a snow, my mode, my drive, normal sport. I'm going to leave it in sport mode so things feel a little more dynamic. In here we have a new lever depending on the model you have, also for the gears. The functions are reverse, drive and front parking. I want to show you that when you put it in reverse, like now, that's the camera. I also have the camera. It shows me the car 360 degrees from above, below, however I want to see it, and there it is. You can see it. That's really good. The screen quality is pretty impressive, really good. It's really good. And when is he driving the car? You adjust the steering wheel manually on the left. It's not electronic. The telescopic adjustment moves up and down with 2 paddles behind the wheel. This screen is 12.5 inches. The last one was 10.5, I believe, and it was in 2 pieces. This is a single large piece with the floating central cluster included, which looks pretty good. They redesigned everything in here. They all have air conditioning controls here with the air controls at the top. Here are the driving modes in the center, hill descent control, camera, the locker, wireless charger. We have it here. 2 cup holders. The compartment inside is pretty good, but it also has this one, right? But not just that, it also has all of this here, so you can put whatever you want there for anything. And all of that is fantastically good. It looks very, very elegant, very nice. I've even seen the materials they've used here in the Hyundai Ioniq. I've seen this type of material in several already. These seats, on the spec sheet, it says they're leather. I can tell you guys that this isn't leather, maybe just a little touch of it somewhere, and that's it. Well, yeah, look, this little touch here is leather. The rest isn't leather. I'm telling you guys, it's a synthetic material. Down here, we have more space, space up front. We have 3 connectors here, right? Plus the 2 we have in the back. There's 1 connector, and you decide if it's for charging or for the USB connection with the car. And 12 volts here in the front. I really like this line, this air vent. It feels really nice. On the other side, I have 2 seat memory settings. The doors have good finishes, and the upper part of the door also feels well finished. Let's talk here. Let's speed up a little. And of course, since I have it in sport mode, he uses all his strength to show us it's really good here. The cart, yes, the cart is really good. I've always said that these people have done a job, that they've taken away the sales. These Koreans, they've taken it away from the Japanese all over the world with very good quality cars, like for example this one I have here, which is the new 2025 Tucson improved, but it's much improved. I would say that what they did here was about a 30% improvement, which is a lot in a car's cycle. For SUVs to get that amount of upgrades compared to cars, that's something. And if I shift with the paddles, 5. See? If you shift with the paddles, Also, it responds pretty well. This one does too. Self-parking assistant. I never use that since I have parking at home and I go to parking lots which are just parking lots. But yes, it does have a self-parking assistant. Everything related to safety. It's super equipped with detectors for every spot you can imagine on the car. We have a 360-degree bird's eye view. On the right, you'll find the volume, and with some manufacturers, Bluetooth is also there. All the controls are here on the left. That's where you activate the adaptive cruise control. Right there, I set the distance to go at 20 miles per hour, the distance between cars. Is it telling me what to do with the pedal? Well, all this equipment is part of this car, and believe me, it's spacious. It's not a small car, it's a car that feels roomy. Look, since there are cars ahead, it has the distance set for 4 cars. It doesn't let me get close to the car in front, it protects me. The car is already thinking, hey, are you going to crash? Are you going to do this? All the sensors are activated right now. The lane keeping lines are also activated here. Even in the middle of the city, it's doing pretty well. I have the Tesla right here next to me, and what about the Tesla that crashed here? Well, the thing is, I have everything activated. Are you telling me I only have one school zone? Because the car's head-up display is also great, pretty big, and it has a huge panoramic roof in the front and back, which gives the car really good lighting and a great view. Yeah, later on, if you're in a place like Miami and it gets hot during the day, you just close it, that's it. The car is very, very, very well equipped. I think it's good for the price. $10,000 under the price. The average car in the United States sells for $50,000. This one is $41,000 or $10,000 less. Average selling price of a car here in the United States. What do you think? I think you should give yourselves the chance to try it. The central cluster is all digital, but the gauges themselves are analog, which I really like. How do they look? It's all digital, done so well you have to look closely to tell. On the right, there's a small button for the car's fingerprint. It opens the rear hatch, controls the lights, and disables traction control. Super volume, please, with real buttons, just like the buttons for up and down. The air conditioning is real, with heating and cooling for all the seats inside here. And it has what's called Hyundai's Blue Link, which is similar to what General Motors uses with OnStar. They offer several subscription services. It has good fuel economy depending on the engine. I think the one that gives you the best is the plug-in, because the plug-in gives you a certain number of miles just in electric mode. Let's turn here. There's a Rivian in front of me. I really like those, especially the beautiful yellow one. The car did very well. Anyway, I'll keep going. I'll keep working on the positioning of the car between the lines, fully automatic. Because these streets are very well marked with lines, and it does it very well. Really, really well. Wow, I really liked it. A lot, really a lot. I'm going to put it on now. In my drive mode, well, in normal mode, I want to see what happens when I accelerate in normal mode. If it feels as strong as it does in sport mode, you can notice it. Where is the transmission now? What gear is it in? When you stop, there's plenty of space, even above your head. Hold the handles here. Now, when it competes with the Blazer and the one that's at my house, it's a really tough decision, really tough. The steering wheel is new, featuring the same touch as in the electric cars and no longer displays the Hyundai H in the center. And the steering wheel is fully redesigned with stitching and made of real leather, so you can truly feel the difference. The steering wheel is leather. Let's accelerate. Yes, when you accelerate a little harder in sport mode, but still for what it is. Awesome. Also, I think they have the advantage of the warranty they offer, which nobody else does, and they haven't lost money by offering that warranty. Absolutely, not at all. It's very good, very well positioned in everything. Here is the manufacturer's suggested price for this model as equipped, $41,400. Okay, and that includes $1,395 for shipping. So at the dealership, I'm unsure if they'll change the price or keep it the same. The thing is that here it has a very complete upgrade, and it depends on the model because this one here is all-wheel drive, but there are some that aren't all-wheel drive. For example, the 2.5 front-wheel drive has a fuel consumption of 25 in the city and 33 on the highway. 28 combined. The 2.5 all-wheel drive I have gets 24 city, 30 highway, and 26 combined. The hybrid gives you 38 in the city, 38 on the highway, and 38 combined. That doesn't change. Hybrid all-wheel drive gives you 35 in the city, 35 on the highway, and 35 combined. And the plug-in, that one gives you 32 miles fully electric because it's a plug-in, a lot of variety. All offer front or all-wheel drive based on your preference. Here they actually took the time to hide the wiper so it opens at the bottom. It's a small car and they did it. So anyone can do it. The light turns on very nicely. They redesigned the brake lights and everything else a little bit. Here, the exhaust pipes are underneath. You can open it from here inside or with the key. They brought it to the new 2025 Tucson, a very capable SUV. You can buy any of the competing ones, the one that gives you the best deal and the one you like the most, that's the one you're going to buy, because I think they're all pretty good. See you next time.